This whole situation between Storm Monroe and Tasha K has been straight up messy from the start. Ever since their fallout, Storm's been spilling all kinds of tea about Tasha. But this time, phew, it looks like he really went for the jugular. You could say he completely snatched her wig off, exposing some deep, ugly secrets. There was once a time when Tasha K and Storm Monroe were inseparable, like partners in crime. Storm used to be Tasha's student, soaking up all her knowledge about the celebrity gossip game, how to chase trends, secure the bag, and keep your name buzzing on YouTube. But child, things took a wild turn, and now that bond they once had is long gone.
That's what they look for. So the black woman was teaching the white lady how to twerk, and so the white lady's twerking, she ain't had no ass, Tasha. But I looked at the front of her bathing suit, and I had never seen labia lips that hung that low. So she was twerking in the back and the front.
I wish people could see my face.
Like her was worn out. So I started to believe it to admit this because it was worn out, Tasha, for real. And so he was like, she takes it like a champ, and I'm trying to bring in more to my wife. But he said, look, you can't be scared. He said, I don't want scary. I need you to be able to get hard, stay hard. He said, can you handle that? And I said, well, look.
Wait a minute. Is this why people kept asking what happened?
They kept asking what happened in Mexico. So I told him, I said, look, I'm not a typical bull. Do you know what a bull is?
No.
So a bull would be like, you watch porn, right?
Yeah.
You know who Lexington Steele is?
Yeah.
Mandingo?
Yeah.
That would be a bull, a big, black, dark, muscular man, right? And usually you bring a bull in to basically breed the white woman. So you cream pie, you know what a cream pie is, right?
I think so.
When you ejaculate inside her and then she oozes it out. So typically that's a bull. That's bull and that's breeding.
Okay.
If you understand the culture.
Okay.
If you understand the culture. So I told him, I said, I'm not the typical bull because typically they like 10 inches plus. So I'm like, all I got is 7. So I'm like, listen, are you sure? Because I'm not Lexington Steele. I'm more like a Brian Pumper. That's more me, okay? Mr. Marcus type, all right? Short and thick is more my thing. So
I'm so done.
So I'm like, we just saying it. I'm comfortable now.
What happened in Mexico?
So I gave him my measurements. He gave me his. I didn't want to look down, Tasha, because I didn't want to make it obvious. I ain't gonna lie. If he'd have pulled it out, I'd have looked. Because I ain't never seen that. I ain't never seen no shit like that.
That shit either. What are you talking about? 9.5 is the most I've seen.
I've never seen 12, ever.
Okay.
But it is. But he was like, I got the biggest out here in this pool. I'll outmeasure any man out here. He was adamant.
It looked like their fallout came out of nowhere. 1 minute everything seemed fine, and the next, Storm was out here putting all of Tasha's business on blast for everyone to see. The public really caught wind of their feud after Tasha went live to break down how it all started. According to her, Storm started acting strange after getting involved with one of their subscribers, something she had clearly warned him not to do. At Tasha's KB studios, dating a subscriber was strictly off limits. But that's not even where things really blew up. After Storm got intimate with the woman, he went on a podcast and openly bragged about it, even taking shots at her during the show.
Sleeping with the woman. She's a grown woman, but this is a woman. This is a woman with a career. And I always told him, don't f the subscribers. But because she was such a woman that had her together, she wasn't after him for his bag or anything like that. She had her own bag, right? You know what I'm saying? He decides to her. And I told him, I said, if you're gonna lead this woman on, don't even bother with her, okay? Because she truly likes you, okay? And I get it, it's been a while for you, but do not pursue it with her. So you know what he does? When this whole Vaughn situation, don't get me into that. When this whole Vaughn situation happened, and I should have known just by the way he treats his mother, that this eventually was gonna turn bad, even with me and with the young lady. But he is with Vaughn doing this light-skinned niggas podcast, dissing the lady. And I said, I'm watching the video, I'm like, so this is what pissed him off. I'm telling y'all what pissed him off. This is why it didn't have to do with Vaughn. It didn't have nothing to do with Chelsea. It had everything to do with me checking him behind the scenes about the way I said, let me tell you something. Yes, you're friends with Vaughn. Y'all got a podcast going, but you getting new and you feeling yourself. This is the only that you getting. This is a grown woman. This is not a 23-year-old woman. This woman is in her 30s. And I'm saying this behind the scenes, and this is when I went live, and I said Kiwi Studios had to form a separation so that if this lady wanted to file suit for sexual coercion or assault or anything because she's embarrassed that she went this far with you, I don't want Kiwi Studios associated with that. Like, no, because if I had known that you were like this, I wouldn't have. No.
Speaking of catching heat, Chelsea, who used to be Tasha's assistant at KB Studios, also found herself caught in the crossfire. According to Storm, both Tasha and Chelsea were allegedly mixed up in some, let's just say, unconventional activities.
So y'all, she ain't in an open marriage, all right?
So no.
Stop asking.
Now, if you know something that I don't know,
No.
I'm open
Okay.
to hearing about this open.
right. Right now.
My husband has been a part of the content before.
Damn.
There's nobody off limits.
Okay. Well, I saw him pop his head in a couple of times. You know, he said you was pregnant. That was some. Well, you try to hide that stomach forever. I love it too.
I'm a
I'm
woman.
water, blade. Oh, I know. That's why. Hold on. That's why I with you because you don't give a. It's like y'all can't talk about me. I talk about my damn self already. So them bullets ain't gonna hurt. You can talk about me wherever you want to say. Ain't gonna hurt my feelings. I love it.
Fucking woman. Like,
Now y'all, Storm's claims just kept getting more outrageous as time went on. He alleged that he and Chelsea had a certain kind of personal connection beyond their work relationship. On top of that, he claimed Chelsea was often the one sent out to lock down high-profile guests and big-name interviews for Tasha's channel.
Watched her husband for another Dominican Republic on a dirty mattress. Come on now, like let's stop the cap.
Oh my God.
She ate Chelsea put. Let's stop the cap. Yeah, I don't think. Please don't make me go into anything.
Monroe just said Tasha K ate Chelsea's pussy.
If we gonna tell it all. Like I don't have time for bullshit.
Now, wait a minute. Allegedly. What?
She ate that cat. Yes.
Did Chelsea do it back?
No, but they don't consider it gay because they two women, and sometimes women just get drunk and do that and whatever.
Yeah, I'm gonna clip this, Quaisha. Could you timestamp this? I don't know where we at in the show. If you could. Oh my God.
Tasha wasted no time calling him out. She reminded him that he once worked for her and questioned what he had actually contributed to their partnership. She even pointed out how she barely saw him when she first moved to Atlanta.
Let's talk about how Chelsea was out to get those interviews.
They said, come on, Storm, tell it.
Chelsea fucked Duty Low. Chelsea fucked Vaughn. Chelsea I think Reckless. I think his name is Reckless. One of the dudes that he's been on Conscious TV's platform before. I may have his name wrong, but she's at least 3 or 4 of the people that Tasha K interviewed. And what got me about Chelsea is all these stuff. She didn't even make them feed her first. She couldn't wait to suck Duty Low dick.
Oh my God. I can't get past you saying Tasha K ate her coop. Well, I mean, it's not that hard to believe, but it is because I feel like Tasha K always says she's strictly dickly. She's strictly dickly. Like she don't be around with women. Like I feel like I've heard her say that multiple times that she do not sleep with women, but I would not have guessed that she would eat Chelsea's coochie. Wow.
Yet she still managed to build her channel from the ground up. Tasha made it clear, what she built couldn't be duplicated by anyone else, no matter how hard they tried. Nola chimed in too, saying she noticed how Storm and Chelsea always twist the story to suit their own narrative. But when it's time to face the facts, they start shouting, deflecting, or calling names instead of taking accountability. She even said she didn't believe Chelsea told Storm everything he claimed she did.
Form, she did exactly what I knew she was gonna do. 2 days ago, she was acting like she was so cool with the book. She wanted to help put it out, wanted to promote it, all stuff. Now all of a sudden, you want over 20%, and because I'm not giving you no money, and because I'm not letting you vet my book, you barely know how to read. You barely graduated 9th grade, so stop it. I'm not gonna let you edit my book to change something to make you look better than what you clearly are not. Now all of a sudden she's calling attorneys and lawyers trying to block it. Honey, you can never block this, all right? The show continues.
Suggesting he might have exaggerated parts of the story just to stir things up. Meanwhile, the comments section went crazy. One viewer pointed out that Storm's story kept changing. First he claimed he personally saw something happen between Chelsea and Tasha, then later said Chelsea was the one who told him about it. Another person said Storm clearly forgot his own lie, so he did what liars usually do, raised his voice and talked over everyone. This whole drama has turned into a complete circus, and honestly, none of the people involved seem to be telling the full truth. But hey, that's just my take. Let me know what you think in the comments, and don't forget to hit that like and subscribe button, because trust me, this story's far from over.